And welcome back to the third episode of our playthrough of Jedi Academy.
Behind this door are secrets.
Untold secrets. Actually, they're not behind this door, they're behind this. He's in the corner. There he is.
Oh. Checkpoint!
Hello, droid!
You must be the droid we were sent for. But it doesn't look like there's any Jawas left to negotiate with. Well, I guess you better just follow me.
Yeah, y'all just self-immolate it.
But it doesn't look like there's any Jawas left to negotiate with. Well, I guess you better just follow me.
Okay, cool. Let's go, R5.
So is an R5 unit more advanced than an R2 unit?
Yes. But R2, at least, like I said in the old canon, Luke constantly upgraded R2.
Okay. That makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
This isn't an escort mission now, right? Like.
Yes, it is.
Oh, God.
But luckily, you just have to get him outside. And he's not following me.
That's why I was like, oh, God. Like, I remember playing Xbox games and, like, PlayStation games where it's like, alright, have him follow you. It's like, good. He has no pathfinding.
Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. He just... Boop. There he is. Cool. We're done. Oh, man.
Wide. My leg! God, my leg!
Hello, welcome to Tatooine. Oh, God! Welcome, friend Jedi. Oh, God, get him, get him! Somebody tell him that we're friendly. All we can talk is in an... If you look,
Jaden's like, yeah, so they didn't know anything about the robot.
Starting to get worried.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
It's just like he walks up like this, like... It's like, you, Kyle. You're not one of the sand people, are you?
There was so many of them! You said we were just gonna talk to people and pick up a droid!
You recovered the droid on your own. It's too bad about the Jawas. R2 will scour the droid's memory.
Yeah, don't be too tore up about it, Luke.
It's too bad about the Jawas that you mercilessly killed.
Well, it wasn't our fault they ran into the fucking fire. It just...
86 enemies killed.
Oh, God, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot of people you killed for being a Jedi. Jeez, you know, I'm starting to understand, like, why some people, like, see the difference between, like, Jedi and Sith as just two religions squabbling.
It's almost as if something
That's brought up a few times in the old books, yeah. So I have, like, this really old Star Wars book that was, like,
Which one are you gonna do?
let's see, we already did Tatooine, but you get to hang out with Chewie on Tatooine, if I remember correctly.
Well, let's do Tatooine, because, like, we're already here.
Yeah. You read this one, because I just had a banana.
Mercenary activity on Tatooine. We've been receiving a number of reports that the disciples of Ragnos have been trying to hire mercenaries and smugglers to haul some cargo. If we can contact one of these mercenary groups, maybe we can find out the cult's base of operations. One of the smuggling rings that we know about is based at Mos Eisley. Go there and see what you can find out.
This one sounds like it could be nasty, so I'll be going with you.
You just said my voice was
You'll
nasty.
find some of the galaxy's worst lowlifes on Tatooine.
Man. Probably think my beard isn't as good as yours either.
It's not! Shut up! So do you get extra, like, do you get, like, a new point to put in these every time, or...?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Because I was, like, trying to see, like, if there was, like, a point somewhere.
Ooh. These ones, you get a point on these ones at each, like, checkpoint in the series.
Okay. Like, as, like, the story progresses.
Yes, and the story progresses. And, I don't know, should we do heal or lightning?
Let's do heal. Because you seem to be having fun running up and just slashing with the lightsaber as it is. And, I mean, the less time we spend just showing you, like, crouching and healing, the better.
Yeah.
Thermal detonator.
Yeah. He's holding a thermal detonator!
Wow! Do you think, like, the tourist council at Mos Eisley is like, we really need to renovate our image?
I'll be a Millennium Falcon.
What the hell is an aluminum falcon?
Anybody here? I guess they're out.
Guess we couldn't get Harrison
Oh,
Ford.
Chewie! Can you hear me in your giant space-worthy vessel that I can somehow shout through?
Good.
The door's open.
Definitely freelance cargo ships. I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, stay here and guard the
Yeah,
entrance to the docking
maybe you
bay.
should listen to that
If
bad
anyone
feeling.
tries to
You are a
enter or leave
Jedi
the
after
chamber,
all.
Yeah.
I'll head over to the crate cantina and ask around. I know some people there.
How am I supposed to detain them? Am I just supposed to be like, I am Jedi? Stop.
Identification, please.
Move along.
Oh, these aren't the droids I'm looking for.
Just cut
Cuts Chewie in half. Yeah.
A Jedi? Me? No, not yet. I'm one of Kyle Katarn's students. He's talking to some locals. We're investigating a cult that's been cropping up everywhere. You must be Chewbacca. Where are you?
Yeah, because there's so many fucking Wookiees on Tatooine.
You assume that I'm Chewbacca because I'm a Wookiee.
Organa?
That is
Wow,
racist.
Must be important business.
Actually, I just owe her $20.
Yeah.
Look, I know if I don't give it to her soon, I'm just gonna spend it.
Yeah.
If there's ever been like a franchise that has,
Oh, you used to. Oh, see, I'm hitting the button, and you're supposed to be able to like pull out your lightsaber. But never mind.
I like that run up. Fuck you! Oh shit! 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 Where is it? Where is it? If there's ever been a series that has had like a wider, a variety of games with like wildly different quality, it has to be Star Wars. You know, because some of the best games come out of the Star Wars universe. But also some of the clunkiest ass games come out of the Star Wars universe.
Well, it's pretty much because they just give it to a bunch of different developers.
Well, yeah.
Like, anybody comes to them and they're like, hey, I have an idea for a video game. And they're like, cool!
Yeah, weirdly enough, like, there's more games, like, that aren't, like, more Star Wars games that really aren't even made by LucasArts.
Yeah.
Good idea. We won't be such easy targets inside.
You know, one of these days we're gonna have to play the JVC Star Wars game. For the NES. Because, like, it's a fun game for the first half, and then, like, at some point they're like, oh shit, people might actually finish beating this game, and they just make it, like, impossible.
Yeah.
But the music in it is fantastic.
I used to would get bored and I would try to write my name. Yeah. There, my name is you.
Jay.
I'm Agent
Guido, no! Well, he did shoot first.
That's Guido the Third. Oh, Greedo. Oh my god, I am so sorry.
That entire family has just been racked by tragedy.
Yeah, because that actually is true, because I don't know if that's still the case, but at one point it was supposed to be that, like, the Greedo that is killed by, Han was supposed to be Greedo's son.
Well, and, like,
And the Greedo that Anakin knew was the father. So he was
the one that he beat the shit out of in a deleted scene.
Oh, there you go.
We need more cover. Let's get back to our ship.
So, I'm just gonna throw this out there, fill up some airtime. So the whole Han shot first controversy, some people might not be aware of, especially, like, I had to look it up, because, when they re-released when they did the Star Wars remasters in the early 90s, late 80s, early
Mid-90s.
Mid-90s.
97.
They changed the scene where Han meets Greedo in the cantina, where they clumsily edited in a blaster shot from Greedo's gun to Han, so it made it look like Han was only acting in a retaliatory sense. In the original cut, Han shot Greedo. Like, there was no, like, he knew Greedo wasn't going to take no for an answer, and so he just shot him dead. And that was part of the reason why Han was like, all right, cool, yeah, I'll take you wherever you need to go, let's go,
Yeah,
you know? Because, like, turns out I'm wanted for murder. Fuck, we gotta get out of here. Which actually might explain, like, why the stormtroopers, like, rush in
Yeah.
at the hangar, because it's like, there's no reason for them to suspect that Luke and, the droids they're looking for are there.
Yeah.
We can't get to the
But a
ship.
man who's recently wanted for murder, yeah, the local peacekeepers are gonna be there.
Yeah. Just do it myself.
have to imagine that Mos Eisley only got worse after the fall of the Empire.
Yeah, probably. Well, it's brought up that the Empire really didn't do much out on Tatooine and in Hutt space because they didn't want to go to war with the Hutts.
Yeah, that's the one thing I've never understood about like the Star Wars mythos is it's always like the Hutts are a very powerful family, but it's like they don't move fast. Like if you went to war with the Hutts, you're basically just going to war with a large, rich mob. You know.
Well, they so the thing is that they have Gamorreans and Weequay and all that, and they have enforcers.
Right, but like it still comes down to like I would love to read the history of how the Hutts came into power because there is, by all right, that is a species like I'm sorry that there's just no way that they were somehow got the upper hand on people. You know.
It's always implied that they outsmarted everybody.
Yeah, well, I don't know, implied, outright stated that they outsmarted everybody. It's kind of a shame that the line ended with Jabba because he was not very smart.
Yeah. There were still some other Hutt families. I'm not sure if they were still...
That is true.
Yeah.
Secret area! I miss games having secret areas.
Yeah. You know who had the best secret area is Duke Nukem.
The new Doom game actually had some pretty cool secret areas, too.
Did you ever play that? No.
Dude.
That came out, about a year ago?
Yeah, and then coming out again on the Switch.
Oh, cool.
Definitely worth... I really recommend playing it.
Is it for all the consoles, or is it for Nintendo?
It's all consoles. It's just they just recently re-released it for the Switch. I played it on the PS4.
Huh. Do you have
That-
it? Can I borrow it?
No, I rented it. I'm not huge into FPS games, so when I find one that's kind of interesting, I rent it to even see if it's worth buying. And I played it for like 3 or 4 days straight, but it doesn't have a lot of lasting power with me. I'm not going to go back and play it a lot. But no, it's a lot more frantic. It's a lot like the original Doom in that sense. So they peel back a lot of like the weird design decisions that FPS games have made.
Yeah.
But they have secret areas in it like the original Doom had, but the best part about those is those original areas are all like...
Oh, so that fills up my ammo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The green one fills up my shields, the orange one fills up my ammo.
Oh, okay. And the red one kills you.
Yes.
Gotcha. So like you go to the secret areas, but the secret areas are all really blocky and use the same textures as the original Doom.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, it was just really funny, because it showed, like, you see it, and then the secret area comes in, and it's like you're suddenly transported to, like 1992.
Yeah. I just think I'm gonna imagine that, like, Kyle looks through the security footage of this, just be running around, just shooting people, screaming. Just be like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't focus on this guy.
Kyle's, being a really bad teacher.
Yeah. I almost got blown up. R2!
C-3PO? You're alive! You want to heal?
Yeah.
The blue force, it surrounds us,
Penetrates us.
impregnates us, pays child support, shows up drunk at your daughter's wedding with his new girlfriend, Karen.
Can you imagine what it must look like to these guys? Just like this powerful Jedi, like, oh shit, okay, shoot at him. Whew. He missed me, okay. Just keep shooting, I guess.
Well, it's gotta be terrifying because you're just like soaking up those blaster bolts, like you're like the fucking T2, you know, or the T1000, just bam, bam, just keep coming at him without even flinching. Hang on, don't move.
Yeah, don't. I'm new at this. I'm not very, like, not super accurate.
Now you're dead. Now who's judging who? Me, not you, because you're dead.
Oh, okay. I didn't do it the last time, though. And...
Okay, that's it for the Falcon. Now for the Raven's Claw.
let me see, when I get down there, I can get kind of closer to the ships, and I can show you some stuff. Because it's like... Because, you know, in modern games, they actually, like... Ah, no! Where did you come from? You whore! That was the last thing he ever heard. I called him a whore.
It was kind of went a weird place there, Terry.
Yeah.
Marines are down, Chewbacca.
Kind of worried.
Yeah, so if you look, that ship is supposed to be, like, much bigger. It's supposed to have a lot of room. And I'll get on it, and you can see that it's, like, barely big enough to hold one person.
It's got like the RPG TARDIS syndrome.
Yeah.
Or like the house on the outside is like 3 character lengths wide. You go inside and it's like a fucking mansion.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, apparently I need to go through another door. Can I just, like, jump through the window? Ah, no.
No, it's unbreakable plexiglass. No, I think that has to be the way out, right?
Yeah. What the hell?
It's
It's just not tripping or something.
These games are very buggy. Like, they're fun. Like, don't get me wrong. But this is one of those, like, most 3D Star Wars games like this always tended to be, like, they had really faulty hit detection and stuff.
Yeah.
I never understood why people liked Shadows of the Empire so much. That game was like, okay, yeah, no, the flying segments were cool, but when you got on foot, they were just so clunky.
Yeah.
I don't really blame, like, the company as much as I blame the N64 for just not having a good control scheme for anything.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
for me personally, it was just like one of the. It was the reason I like Shadows of the Empire because it was always like you were kind of in the background of everything.
Oh no, I like the story. That was
Yeah.
really neat.
Just like
He's all stumbling drunk, like, no, there's nothing in the cantina.
Yeah.
Did I miss something?
Obviously, I went on a murder.
I almost died, you son of a bitch!
You're a bad teacher.
I'm telling Luke.
Good to see you too, Chewie. Guess these mercs didn't want us here.
Oh God!
That's high praise coming from Luke.
He slaughtered many of our foes and drank the blood. What now? I slaughtered a lot of people. You drink their blood? Well, some got on my lips, but I didn't drink it. It was like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Listen, we gotta get back to Luke and tell him what's going on. Can you tell Leia about the cult?
Sure, tell Leia, you say. Does anyone ask if Leia speaks Wookiee? No.
Yeah, well, the way Chewie tells it, you held your own. Nice work.
All right.
Thanks, bad
Told me
teacher.
about what happened in Mos Eisley. It's a good thing Chewie was there, but you do well regardless. It looks like this cult and the Imperials may be working together more closely.
Look at the stats on this.
Oh, only 35 this time.
Like, we're like, oh yeah, the Sith cult. The Sith cult's like, yeah, don't we all basically kind of worship Luke as the savior of the Jedi race, and we just killed a bunch of people just because they were there?
While Kyle and I attended to the crashed shuttle, someone broke into my quarters and sliced into my records.
Oh, your final's never going to be the same.
What they may be looking for.
Someone sliced into my records. Aw, Doobie Brothers.
So, how's your training going? I've been sent on a few errands, nothing exciting.
I've killed over 100
Same
people.
here. I guess that's
Yeah.
just how the training works.
I thought it was just me. I ever wonder if your master is holding you back? You know, making sure you don't become too powerful?
I think he's going to be
Why
a
would you
villain.
say that?
Well, Kyle doesn't seem to really foster my talents. I've gone on a couple of missions with him, but he doesn't let me do any of the really important stuff.
Maybe he's observing you. You know, seeing how you accomplish your missions. I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm not so sure. What do you think, Jaden?
Well,
Ready to get back out there? Did I interrupt something?
We're going to make out, but I guess we can do that later.
No, not at all. Well, I'm ready. Let's go.
Bye, Raj. All right, so next time we're going to go to Corellia and investigate a cult. Ooh, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's on a train.
Ooh.
Murder on the Orient Express.
Space train.